The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. And the Spirit of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is. I am only open to those energies and that information which is for the highest good. And the perfect amounts needed for healing and evolution. We are here and we are happy to be, as this is the first time this being has allowed us to speak for ourselves. Yes, this being has been constricted and bounded by fear for many, many years, and we would say many, many lifetimes before this. In previous lifetimes, she was castigated for her voice, for this ability to communicate with the unseen. And we are proud that she is working through her nerves today and her fear to allow us to deliver the messages that we so seek to deliver. We would say that all of you, in some way, shape, or form, are governed by fear, beholden to your conditioning. That which is not you, but feels so much like who you are. Conditioning is something that we take on from the environment. It disconnects us from who we truly are and what we are here to express and contribute. And the key to a life that is fulfilling here on earth is to reconnect with the essential nature of who we are. So many of you are vulnerable because you have lost your way, because you are so disconnected from who and what you are, because you have succumbed to fear. Yes, at its basis, fear is what disconnects you from remembrance. In order to feel fulfillment here, in order to come and do what you came to do, you must remember who and what you are. Take big breaths, dear being. This being is afraid. We say that the way that you reconnect with who you are is by becoming aware of your patterns of conditioning that you carry. This being, as an example, is afraid, deeply afraid, to be of harm. She's afraid of being irresponsible. She's afraid of being illegitimate. She's afraid of being seen as weird. This is a deep and old fear for her. And for all of you, those fears can look differently. The way your patterns, the way your conditioning shows up in your day-to-day life may not look precisely like this, but we say that the way that you come into connection with who you are is by studying your patterns, becoming aware of what you are afraid of, naming that, noticing that. The key is in the noticing. The moment you become aware, fear has less power. Without even the need to do or change anything. You've drawn your energy back into yourself, and thus fear has less of a hold on you and your behavior. You're at risk when you give your attention and your focus away, and that happens so easily here, we say. To not be distracted, to not be pulled away from the self, is the outlier. And that's what this time demands of you. This time demands that you come back into yourself, that you know yourself deeply, that you are able to differentiate yourself from that which is not you. This is what is most important. We want to speak now to some of the patterns that come through each of you, as each of you carry disconnections and ailments from self that look drastically different from the others. It's important not to compare yourself to others. It's important to know what you uniquely carry. This is the only way you can rectify and reconcile these patterns. Some of the common ways that you are afraid, some of the common behaviors that you will see associated with your fear are things like addiction, denial, assumptive thinking, lack of curiosity, jumping to conclusions, reactivity, codependence, seeking validation in relationships that are not safe, distraction, she's having trouble hearing us because fear is rising in her body right now. She's afraid of being seen. And we say this will become easier over time, just as it will become easier for the rest of you to rewire your patterns, to root in to tendencies and routines that are in deeper alignment with your health, your clarity, restoration of your reconnection with reality. In this age of technology, many of you have lost your ability to discern, to feel, to sense. These are skills that are out of practice, but they are what you have been given to guide you while you are here. You give your power and your attention away so easily without even realizing it, without even realizing that you have agreed to ideology, that you are not thinking for yourself. You've become enmeshed with your environment and are confusing that which you absorb with who you are. this is not a lost cause. You are not a lost cause. Yes, we are in an accelerated and dense time, saturated with diversions. But those of you who are here now, your spirits are guiding you. The voice of your spirit has become louder than the distraction. And we are very glad for this. Our connection with this being is long-standing. We have been with her always, since she has been young, since she was young. We have been with her. She has utilized our guidance. And this has worked in her favor. We are very proud, we are very happy that she is allowing us to become known to you. We look forward to speaking with you more. We hope that as she establishes more trust and confidence in her connection with us, that our messages can become clearer for you. Today we would encourage that you pick one way, one thing today that reconnects you with yourself. Make one choice that is different from your habitual tendencies that lead you toward distraction, that lead you toward depression, that lead you toward forgetting. Pick one thing to do differently today. Whether it be to leave your phones and devices outside your room while you sleep, whether it be to take the first moments of your day to anchor and breathe into your body and establish your connection with your grounding, whether it be to avoid the foods and inflammatory agents that harm your bodies for just one day or just one meal. Whether it be to draw your energy and your attention back in from one relationship in your life, which is not conducive to health, which is rooted in dysfunction, which is draining your vital life force energy. Pick one thing. We thank you and we thank this being for allowing us to come through and speak with you. You will hear more from us soon.